It's in the game.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The junior brought down after making a great catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Grab behind the line. Football comes out. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On third down, it's a handoff. Breaking into the clear. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle for the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff. They're getting him going early in this one.
To throw, it's Sayin. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's looking deep again. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave it.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Caught over the... It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
Booster!
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Manning. Pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? They're going to run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn it and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? On the run, it's Jackson. Crosses the 35. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here.
Here we go. Ready. 22. 22. Return.
Looking downfield. It's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Looking to chuck it again. The pressure's on. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Second down after the incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Brown. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the pressure. The defense has got it. Nobody's lost the ball. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to it trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Tackle made after a big gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Pressure is coming. Caught on the outside. It's Brown. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited for this group.
The Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.